Ladies, Chic and Pat Powers here. Listen, how you doing, ladies? It's that time of the month, and I got my beet blood honey tea, I call it, okay? Ladies, let me tell you something. I never lost my joy, my freedom, my freeness, my creativity, my art, designs, and my passions. Before I went through domestic violence, jail, and homelessness, and all these traumatic seasons, before I was hit with bipolar disorder and diagnosis, BPD and PTSD, your girl had intentions, passions for her life. I've always known what I was put here for, and I'm grateful for that. And that's the power that kept me going. In every situation, I knew that it wasn't against me, it was for me, because I knew my intentions and purpose and passions for my life before all this. This is why it's critical to know your weakness, your abilities, your strengths, and know how you really are outside of these conditionings, programs, and the things you experience that cause you to react from your triggers and your subconscious mind and from your experiences that's not even in front of you. But because you went through it, you're not realizing that's how you're reacting and that's how you're coming off. But your girl has really been setting herself free from her ego, her control, her flesh. I had to get back out in nature. I had to get back to my creativity. I had to get back to the drawing board over my life and not live on autopilot or survival mode. I had to get back to that freedom I've always had with my life when it came to, even though I have all these constraints, even though I'm working through cases still, even though I'm working through things that I'm rebuilding and set myself free from of all these years, I still want to stay connected to my real voice. That's why in every season when I was in jail, homelessness, or domestic violence, I always knew to keep that creativity, the art, the designs, my purpose and passion at the front of my frontal lobe. Because when anything tried to make me feel less than I was, I always knew to speak up for myself. I always knew I had a way out, and I always had a solution. But that's because I have love for myself, my true intentions and passion on this earth. I will never give up on myself, no matter how many times I have to start and begin because I'm working through a serious mental illness and trauma. Listen, it's never too late to get to the root of your issues and set yourself free from your ego, your flesh, and control, so you can start having more flow and more ease in your life and react from healthy spaces when you feel uncomfortable. The freedom I got from going to jail and homelessness and through all my traumatic seasons was realizing how you got to have a voice over your life. You got to have a voice over your strengths, your abilities. You got to know you can speak up. You got to know you can speak up in every season of your life. Stop thinking you need something else. Stop thinking you need somebody else. And stop thinking you need something outside of yourself or you need to look a certain way. Real confidence is speaking up for yourself, not only when things are going good or when you think you have the power or when you're around familiarity. Real confidence is speaking up in yourself in every season, no matter who you're in front of, no matter who says you can't, no matter who tells you no. You know in yourself and your abilities that there is a way out, that you can speak up. You do have the power over certain situations in your life that you really think you don't, but you just haven't taken the time to realize you do.